What's the mood and the temperament of the team been like amid all the changes that you guys kind of encountered during the bye week?
We're just really focused. We're really focused on what we need to improve, and we made that huge statement as leaders and coaches that we just need to improve on our play, and we need to start picking up on the small details around here. We need to get total buy-in, and we just need everyone to lock in and just keep competing and stuff.
Are there a few guys on each side of the ball that are kind of emerging as vocal leaders and leaders in the locker room, on the practice field, in meetings? And
Yeah, I feel like after in our meeting of after the loss, we like some guys that normally don't get up. They kind of spoke what they felt to the team, and I thought it was actually there was some pretty powerful speeches. And overall, I think there's a lot of people, a lot of leaders showing up, a lot of new leaders off faces that we haven't really seen.
Can you share any of that as far as who the guys were that spoke, maybe?
I felt like Pat Nunn had a pretty good message. Like, he's one of the younger guys around here, but I felt like he had a pretty good message in his speech. So, yeah.
And I know you're not obviously on the defensive side, but can you just be on the practice field with them? Can you notice any sort of changes in the energy, the tempo, optimism, anything like that?
I feel like their tempo rapidly increased. I feel like I see the D-line running to the ball more. And I see a lot like higher energy, like just from the last 4 practices I've been at. I just see the D line like hustling a lot. So yeah.
Josh, in the session you allude to, was it players only or were coaches present?
We were just waiting for the team meeting to start, so it was just players only at that point.
Oh, it was before an actual meeting?
Yeah, before
coaches.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can it be more powerful sometimes when it comes from players than coaches?
Yeah.
I think?
For like you have your coaches aspect. They're always coaching you up. They're there to coach you up. They're there for you as as a mentor and everything. But as players, like once like a player like checks another player and keeps them accountable, it's kind of like a little bit more powerful. I mean, it's powerful when a coach does it, but you think about it more when it comes from your peers. Like one coach, like a coach could say something to me, and like I'm not fixing it, and then someone else comes up and he checks me. I'm like, oh, maybe I should. My teammates are starting to notice. I'm starting to let them down. They're getting pissed off at me. I gotta check my stuff. So yeah.
One more for Josh.
Josh, what are you doing to raise your game this year? What seems to be working better, or something more clear to you this year?
I'm just practicing everything Coach Miller tells me. He tells me one thing, I try to fix that thing until it's been mostly fixed, and then I try to work on another thing. I'm always working on something, and I always get out there pretty early for practice, and I always got to work on my set. If something doesn't feel right, I just got to keep doing it until it's like perfect in my head, and it's perfect when I come out my stance. So yeah.
Have you won a couple of bones this year? Or?
Yeah, I've won one.
One?
Yeah, it was pretty cool. My first one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Who won the other ones? Do you remember?
This year,
Yeah.
I think it was Fred, Liam and Fred.
Yeah.
Last year was all Andre.
Good.
Thanks,
Thanks, Josh.